I don't know if anybody knows or if anybody wants to know, but I did do a tanning course 2 years ago, and it was something I never intended on doing. It just kind of fell into my lap, and I thought, hell, I'm just going to do it anyway. When I found Younique, I kind of put my nail tech and spray tanning days behind me, because this kind of just was, this became me. This was more me to do Younique than it was to do that. But I thought, let me just grab my notepad. Forgetting the main bit. I thought I'd just do a little bit today, just because I know that some people are really petrified of tan, and they seem to have this thing of like, I'm really pale and I can't wear tan. And it's nothing like that at all. Tan is just, as Daniel said, another enhancement to your already beautiful bodies. It makes you feel a little bit more confident, and you sort of feel like maybe it might bring out your outfit, or just even things like, just a little bit on your legs, it just makes you feel a little bit better. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about our products and how our products can benefit our customers, and also go through a little bit of like skin prep and application and things like that. So not only do we feel more confident wearing these new products, but we can also tell our customers a little bit more. It's just to help us sound a little bit more on the ball, a little bit more professional about these products. So the first product that I'm going to talk about is the Beachfront Body Bronzer. This is instant and it is washable. So it's going to be one of those things where you're going to just pop it on maybe just for one night or just for one occasion, but also the fact that it is a bronzer, we can use it to highlight certain areas as well, like we do with our powder bronzer for our face. It does come in 3 shades. It is sun-kissed over colour. Now this product does have a shimmer in it, so if you're going to apply that all over your body, you're going to have a little bit of a shimmer, which is brilliant for summertime, but we're in March. So if we're wearing it at the minute, it's probably just going to be a little bit too shimmery for duller days. Summertime, it's going to be absolutely amazing. These products do not have SPF in them, so if you've got somebody that's wanting these for their holidays, do tell them it doesn't have SPF in them, because you don't want them to not have SPF underneath. There is a 10 minutes drying time on all of our products as well, so you want to apply them and give yourself 10 minutes. The body bronzer masks uneven skin tones, so if you're anything like me and you kind of have patchy legs, it is brilliant for covering those patches. There is, I'm going to borrow, who can I borrow? Who's not got phone in their hand? Kirsty, come here. Just for 2 seconds. Right, with bronzer, let's move on a sec.
I don't do tan.
You don't do tan, that's fine. I'm just using it as well. Right. So with bronzer, the same with our face, we learn about the number 3 sign on our face and under our chin and down the sides of our nose. Well, with bronzer, you can use this in exactly the same way for your body. So what you want to do is you want to apply it to the front of your shins, because that's going to glow off your legs and make your legs look nice and long. If you are wearing maybe a skirt or shorts, you want to go on the inside of your thighs and the outside of your thighs to just make them look a little bit more toned. You want to go along the inside and the outside of your arms, and maybe down the front of your forearm, depending on your body shape. You want to go along your collarbone, down your cleavage. You also want to do your round your abs, so you can sort of like, I don't have any abs to show them off, but you can add in abs basically, and your hip bones. If you're maybe in a bikini and you're on something, you can do your hip bones, and you can do down the back of your spine, which you might want to get somebody to help you with. This is just called 3D body contouring. If you don't know what it is, there is loads of videos on YouTube. We do it with spray tan guns, but you can do exactly the same thing. We've been doing it with our powder bronzer, you know, in the cleavage, on the collarbones, down your neck, all that. It's exactly the same thing. Find those depths. Ooh, that's went a bit loud then, didn't it? Find the depths of your body that you want to maybe look a little bit more sunken in, and do it that way. You can sit down for 2 seconds, I'll borrow you again in a minute. Then we have the spray and the lotion. Now these are vegan. They also have no SPF in them. The spray is more of like a pop-up colour. Now Coral actually has it on her legs today. I don't know if anyone else has wearing it today. She turned up at my house yesterday with 1 white leg and 1 brown leg, and proceeded to show me her legs when she came into my house. And it is amazing. But I would say this is more of a top-up colour. So if you've already got a tan, like you've been on holiday, or you've already used the lotion and it's starting to dull down, you can actually just use the spray as a top-up. I don't know if you've seen the size of the bottle, but I'm probably suggesting this is a top-up tan. When we do spray tanning, we sell top-up tans or tan extenders to our clients, because they've already had their tan, so they just want to keep it going that little bit longer. These tans are going to last a week if you follow the aftercare properly. So if your tan starts to die down, I would definitely suggest the spray as more of, you know, just keep it going another couple of days. I would probably suggest a buffer, which our applicator will do for the spray. For the lotion, I would suggest a sponge mitt, you know, the ones that you can get in some Superdrug, because a lotion is a lot thicker, it is going to help to just manoeuvre that lotion around a bit better. The lotion is great if you are a tan novice or amateur and you don't really know what you're doing, only because with a spray you can get quite scared and you can get quite spray happy as well, and you can start sort of spraying it in certain places and ending up with like a really dark leg and a really white leg. So if you haven't tried tan before and you really do want to try these products, I would go for the lotion first. With the lotion I would apply with a light hand though, so you only need to tiny, you know, just like with our liquid foundation, tiny bit goes a long way. I would go with less is more. You can always add on after. So prepping your skin for a tan is really easy, but there are a few myths to spray tanning and tan application. Always exfoliate, and exfoliate 24 hours before. If you're going to wax or thread or laser or anything like that, it's 48 hours before. If you're going to shave, it's 24 hours before. Now moisturiser, this is a big thing where I think everybody thinks, I'm going to get a tan and I need to pile the moisturiser on. Don't do it. Moisturiser actually acts as a barrier for your tan, so it's going to stop the colour from coming out. All you want to do is use a tiny bit of moisturiser on your elbows, your ankles, your knees, or your little dry, if you've got eczema or anything like that, on the dry spots. But you want to make sure that your moisture doesn't contain any minerals or oil, because that again is going to act as a barrier and it's going to stop your tan from coming out. Then for application, we're going to go from top to bottom. And when I say it to people, they're like, well, I'll just have my feet first. It doesn't make any sense. Let's start up here. You want to go from your feet up, because when you're applying tan, and then you're going to end up with big creases all in your stomach, all on your arms, and you're just going to end up messing the whole thing up. You're going to be stood in the mirror going, oh, what have I done here? So always start at the bottom and work your way up. That way your arms are free for the end for when you tan your arms. Drying time again is 10 minutes, but there is a small tip. If you're in a rush and you've used the spray or the lotion and you want the tan to hurry up, get your hairdryer out, pop it on a low heat, and just use that to dry your tan off in all the places that you're going to feel a little bit sticky, like under your boobs and under your armpits. Aftercare, I would suggest, I mean, I've not tried this tan yet, but I would suggest 12 hours before you touch any water, only because the colour that you're going to get is a colour guide. So when you wash that, when you get in the shower and you wash, don't be scrubbing, don't be rubbing it off, pat yourself dry. Literally, these products are high quality. Me and Coral have been comparing my spray tan with her Younique tan, and it is literally on par. So I would treat these as if you'd been and spent £30 on a spray tan. Treat it with care, don't go rubbing it, don't go scratching your skin. Loose clothing for the first sort of 12 hours after you've used this. No oils, exactly the same thing. Moisturisers, things like that. Unfortunately, our Divine Moisturiser does have oil in it. Only a smidge, but it will remove your tan. So I would maybe find a version that doesn't. I've already told compliance that they need to bring us out a body moisturiser with no oil in it.
Do you know one that's not got oil in it?
Do I know one that's not got oil in it? Nivea doesn't have oil in it. If you know the consistency of Nivea, it's very sort of dry. As a moisturiser, that one's a good one. Now my little tip to keep your tan lasting longer, these tans last a week. So the first thing you want to do on your first day when you've had your tan is do nothing. Just enjoy the fact that you're lovely and brown. On the second day of your tan, you want to moisturise. So rinse yourself off, pat yourself dry, and then just add a small amount of moisturiser. On your third day, you want to moisturise again. On your fourth day, you want to exfoliate. And you're all looking at me like, why would I exfoliate my tan off? Your skin naturally sheds. So the reason you become patchy when you have your tan is because you're not helping that shedding be even. So if you really lightly exfoliate your tan, you're just going to help that exfoliation be even all over. So you're not going to have one arm that's been out while you've been writing and using your phone and think that one's going to shed more than the one that's still been in your hoodie. So you want to make sure that you've got it all going around. And I will keep doing that. So 2 days of moisturising and a day of light exfoliation, and your tan should last you a full week. Anybody got any questions on tan before we go and have some lunch? No?
No, but I know exactly why mine turned out wrong now. That was amazing. Thank you very much.
No, are we on time?
I thought you were wearing a bikini.
You want to be in a bikini? Well, I did have a shawl. No, I didn't.
No chance.
Are we on time?
What time is it?
I don't know. Has anyone got the... Oh, yeah, I do.
That's fine. Lunch will be ready at 12
Yeah.
for you all. Yeah. Cool.
And is it in there?
It's in there.
In there.
Thank you.